Hello and welcome back to the 100% playthrough of The Witcher 3 Hearts of Stone. We have quite a few quests in front of us, but in this case, in this episode, we are simply going to do some exploring. We will do some side quests potentially, because we need to first uncover a lot of question marks. And where to better start than at the notice board. Now, the notice board isn't... It's okay, Roach. Come on. There we go. The notice board isn't all too far. We just need to find the road and follow it. Seems a bit gray in here. Kind of a loss of color. Probably should have needed to cross... Oh. No, I think we're actually going the right way. Brunwich. There we go. And there is also the notice board. Well, let's see what quests await us here. Master Topical at your service. Got a hankering for mushrooms, wanting to brew a bit of herb tea, dreaming of a way to relax after a hard day in the field. Come see Master Topical. He's got bullets and all sorts of other fungi, dried nettle, hops, pipes, fool's parsley, carline, poppy milk, and much, much more. Buy and sell the woods bounty at Master Topicals. Warning, vagrants. If you plan on traversing Deadbright Wood, the one near the ruins of Arnscorn Castle, forget about it. Best add on half a league and go around. It's for your own good, not for nor you nor no man else need anything good at that place. Quick Billy for mighty thirsts. Best meet around. Any man who considers himself a fine judge of fine drinks, come see Bill, better known as Quick Willie. The summer's been a warm one and the meadows are abloom. So we've a bumper crop of honey. Whether it's double mead you crave or you've a yearning for a triple Quick Willie's, got you covered. Announcement. Bearfolk, by the order of Honorable Sir Siegfried de Loew, a levies to be raised from all the villages in this region. Each household is to give 1/5 of all their goods and chattel. In exchange, our order will protect them from the vagrants which never fail to prowl the lands in times of war. Accept this levy with understanding and there won't be any unfortunate incidents. Someone has vandalized the parchment with a vulgar drawing and several offensive remarks about the Knights of the Order and their mothers. Noted. Danger. Steer clear of Heddle. Beware, monstrous spiders woven foul webs round the village of Heddle. Big as a barn the beasts are, and ravenous, but not for flies, as is befitting their kind, but for flesh. If any wandering monster slayer reads this notice, please stop by. You'll surely be rewarded for the trouble if you can clear Heddle of this scourge. Contract apprentice gone missing. Good folk, my apprentice Folkert had disappeared without a trace. I'm terribly worried about him, so whoever finds him and brings him back shall receive a sizable sum of no regret crowns. If you're interested, come to my hut on the outskirts of Oxenford. If you lose the way, ask passing peasants where the local herbalist has his practice and they'll guide you. Otto Bamber, herbalist. Giant spiders is one thing I am most decidedly not looking forward to because spiders give me ick. Very, very much so, actually. And I'd rather not encounter them, but we will have to. I know that much. And this is the little village of Brunwich. I love this place. It's so, like, little, enclosed. It's just nice. Can we loot? We can. List of wedding guests. Margareta and Andreas Ruth, Enrica and Stephanas Normand, Stanginta and Darius Cyric can hold their liquor, her especially, Rubena and Stiopa Norzian, Theodosia von Steinholtz, Silver Spoon Thief, Tigras Yogalto, Maiden Arvis, Paris, Rube and Virgil, Isinas. Oh goodness. These names are a mouthful and I definitely butchered some of those. So there's a wedding to be held over here, which is nice. I think everybody's also preparing for the wedding.
Got the shivers.
I have a ladder over here. Cow, that's nice. We found like one card. There's a pillow we can't actually interact with, even though it seems interactable.
Eternal fire, save us from Nilfgaard.
Song list. Oh! List of songs we're to be sure to play groom's requests. Hey Donny boy, if my love don't dance, she ain't no love of mine. I'll show you worlds, my dear. Hey hey, a toss in the hay. My achy heart can take no more. Young Jack of the Hill. Have I told you lately you're the last for me? Blue eyes, I want you back. Put your little hand in mine. No one's dealt me deeper as you, the roaming Redanian. Oh, these names are amazing. The goat is kind of stuck in place. The goat is a phantom goat. That's good to know. And phantom goats are incredible. Okay, it's not a phantom goat anymore. Maybe it is. Come here, goat. Nah, I can't. Okay, oh, burn sweet bun, that's my favorite. We have goat.
Place my own
That's a soft gig.
Yeah, they're definitely preparing for a wedding here. Have some pigs. They're rolling in the mud with them. Okay, now let's see what we have uncovered. A lot. There is an entire, oh my god. Well, we've uncovered more than I actually bargained for because I completely forgot how big the world, how much the world actually expands to. So I think we'll actually let's go over here first because that's, for some reason, that is one of the question marks I always miss. Okay, Roach, let's see if we can kind of turn this around. Come on. There we go. Yeah, let's see if we can turn this around and kind of go towards that point. Oh!
Sing, brothers! Sing, sing!
One of those knights.
Witness me, brothers!
And the thing is, these guys are actually kind of above our, not above our level, but kind of around our level. Which makes the fights a bit more interesting also. Oh goodness. Okay, you are growing on my nerves. You need to go. And you don't get a chance to pull out your sword. That's a no-go.
Too late to surrender.
Let's use our fast attacks to finish this guy off. Order of the Flaming Rose, which Radovid disbanded, and I think these guys are not too thrilled about it. What else? Peter's log. Okay. Okay, that is the contract. Peter's log. That makes 3 days we've been stationed here in Dead Right Wood. This is a gravely important mission. That's what the commander told us. We only sent the best of the best to Dead White Wood. Those were his words. I'm damn proud. Strange enough, there ain't many trees around and not a corpse to be seen. Maybe the master's information was out of date and the peasants have felled the whole wood. Thomas said it's because we went the wrong way, but he can't read nor write, so I'm not about to trust him. I'm going out to scout around a bit myself after dinner today. I want to draw up a map of these lands, cause the commander didn't give us one. When I get back to the main headquarters, I'll write up everything all nice and proper, Peter Nayhair. Well, Peter, you will definitely not get the chance to do that. I will get up Roach. We still need to plunder Order of the Flaming Rose armor. So we get new armor sets, which is nice. Probably craft some. And actually make use of it. Let's see. We need a sword repair. And maybe armor repair? I could be wrong. I have a Fury Boots. Look a bit strange, but I think we'll dig it. A Fury Tunic. I don't know, Geralt kind of looks nice in green. Like, the green and white looks really nice on him. But again, that's just me. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Over here. Come on, Roach. Just a creek, nothing else. Nothing more. Have a hidden treasure and the old chapel. It really looks like a nice place. Now, what is this old treasure? A pastoral diary of Father Gladefried and Crypt Key. Journal is covered in blood, heavily damaged. Only last page can be made out. My wanderings for the fire's glory next took me to preach to Brunwich, the village curled around the lake. And lo and behold, what did the most holy flames illuminate for me there? A hive of hardened heathens, too lost in sin to lift a cursed finger to care for the hearth of the eternal fire. Filled with divine wrath, I asked them, why is your chapel in such a sorry state? Why is your cemetery all covered in weeds? Their response, ghosts, curses fallen upon hallowed ground. They blame it on the elderman's wife, say she went mad from riches and illegible fragment, and ever since that tragedy, chapels lain in ruins with no one daring to go near. So the task falls on me to guide these foolish lost sheep back onto the righteous path and away from the rubbish they believe. I intend to enter the chapel alone, armed with only the torch of the eternal fire to light my path and see just what lurks within. Yeah, that went well for you.
The storm, damn it.
And just now a storm comes in, that's an ill omen, I'm telling you. It's a nice, quaint place, you know. Not too bad, but filled with raids. Oh joy. Get out on. Oh, whoa, no. Get out on the. Ow. Out in the open. One down, another one, and third one. Okay. So something is definitely amiss. But even with all those quote unquote weeds, looks like a nice place. there's any for us to discover if we need to go inside, and I think we need to go inside. Cat. Cat is a must. Oh, just ignite. Okay, before we... Beliefs of Skellige Druids. Huh, I don't think we actually read that. The disciples of the Isle's local pantheon are not the sole spiritual devotees in Skellige, where some druids also call the archipelago home. Yet this is no cause for conflict, for Freya's adherents and the druid circle coexist and treat each other with great respect. What welds these two faiths together? The common worship of the divinity found in the earth, fertility, love, and birth. To the druids, men form a part of nature and should treat the world around them with the utmost respect. They hold that since nature gave life her most precious gift to humans and the other civilized races, they should live in harmony with her, yielding their will to hers. Druids are seen as wise men and priests and are held in high esteem by society. They act as spiritual guides, herbalists, and alchemists. Skelligers seek their counsel in times of trouble, summon them when ill, and ask them to settle thorny conflicts. Like the Continental Brethren, the Druids of Skellige have a circle, an area set aside in their holy grove, where they assemble, meditate, and study sacred tomes. Many Druids are capable of wielding magic. Gold ruby ring. New moon boots. Curses on you! That's also the wrong thing. This. Ow. This is what I want. Cursed Mother. Okay, let's move out of the way. I heard something, and I don't like what I'm hearing. Now, New Moon boots. New Moon is also a new armor set, which I'm hella excited for, actually. And New Moon armor. Is it any better than our? No. But it looks hella nice on Geralt. Okay, for now we'll leave our cat armor on. Okay, Dasbog, Runestone, Florence, Arskelic, Akatone, Guild of Sword, and Adbird's Farewell Note. I've not left, not a blooming thing. All I can do now is pass on my family's tale of horror and woe, then pass on myself, soon as I've written all up in this letter. Seems a faded dream now, but there were a time when we were happy. My beautiful wife, Ornesta, and myself. We were married in high style, with a fitting feast. Then a year later our dear Miltbrolga was born. Folk praised the wean's beauty, said she were a spitting image of her mum. Ornesta'd get all cross when they talked like that, but I paid it no heed at the time. Soon enough our family grew. First Matilda, then Ethel came into the world, both fair as angels, but Ornesta, well, I'll never forget the eve she sat there combing her long chestnut hair while the girls cried and cried. I said to her, "Love, I reckon the lasses are hungry." That's when she lashed out on me for the first time, said they'd no right to be hungry, they'd stolen her beauty and her youth. That should have been more enough to feed on. I should have known it then. I should have guessed madness had burrowed into my love's head, and every compliment paid to her lass's beauty made it burrow even deeper. Year by year, the young uns grew taller and more lovely, but time not kind to the old, and Ornesta weren't spared its cruelty, which took her skin's spring and its sheen of youth. One night I was awoken by a startling moon which lit all the world in the eerie glow. I looked around the hut and saw it was empty. I ran out the door and followed a set of bare footprints leading to the cemetery by the chapel. Seeing that, my heart jumped into my throat. I found them all three lying around the fountain. Were I not been there, Father, I'd never even have recognized them. Deep gashes mutilated their fair faces. Strips of skin and hunks of flesh were strewn all about. As I stood beholding this butchery, I had the feeling someone was watching me, and I weren't mistaken. Ornesta stood there on a stool by a lone tree. She had a rope draped around her neck like some demonic necklace. They took it from me, all of it, all I had, all I cherished, she said. Then she jumped. She's dead, my Ornesta. My 3 daughters, dead as well. I'll soon join them. I've taken all I have and gave it to the gods. Perhaps they'll forgive me and my beloved Ornesta. Oh. Oh boy. Oh, that's harsh. That's, oh. Hang on a second. So the storm probably was even related to this whole quest. Because look at this. All nice and shiny, nice and bright outside. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And look at it. 1 skeleton. 2. 3. Didn't even notice that. And a stool by the tree. Over somewhere. Oh boy, oh that's so harsh. Okay, stool by the tree and the corpse of the mother are nowhere to be found. But all the 3 girls, that's so bitter. Oh, that's so bitter. Okay, at least we did what we could. We got rid of the demon, so to say, haunting this place. And now let's see what we have over here. Upper Mill, New Mark, and we have
Stranger.
some new icons over here, which is going to be, I do believe, a very interesting conversation. First thing, you just grab whatever you have. For lineage of the north, we have a rune rate, and we also have an Ophiri
We're
merchant.
a long way from Ophir.
A long way, and with dangerous fraught. But in our homeland, they say, in risk there is honor.
Got a ring to it. Not true in my experience, though. Faced plenty of risks. Honor, not so much.
Because risk issues from intent. Important is this intent. The long passage I brave to admire the unknown, and bring glory to myself and my liege. The world we must explore, virgin lands discover, new knowledge garner among our brothers than to spread. For is there in life a beauty greater than to admire the new, to stand in awe of the never-ending creation of the world?
That mean I've landed in a camp of explorers and philosophers?
Indeed, your customs we come to observe, knowledge to exchange, and goods, naturally, to trade.
Well, count us right in. Are you willing to tell us about your homeland?
Your homeland. Be glad to hear some tales about it if you've got the time.
If time you have. For of my home I could speak until your ears withered, and your legs failed you. What here they call Ophir, in truth, is many diverse polities and peoples. A land it is of vast steppes, mountains forbidding, lakes clear as crystal, and wild lands untouched. A land of fallen empires, kingdoms at their peak, and tribes that know no monarchs, yet remember in myth a time when the world was young.
You call any of these lands home?
Yes, a town with towers to make Nilfgaard weep with envy. of philosophers, doctors, mathematicians, and mages an enclave. But about these last you should, my friend, interrogate, for one among them is he, a runewright.
I'll make it a point to talk to him.
Okay, we wouldn't mind to look at what you're peddling.
What did you bring from Ophir? Mind if I have a look?
We have a one card, Gaunter of Dim Darkness. Oh, we also have Francesca Finn the Bear and Eridan. Ophiri Saber Diagram. We'll actually take that, thank you. And otherwise, you have Cured Draconid Leather, which we do use in crafting. Very saddlebags. They look nice. But the horse blinders are a bit lower. Okay, sell this. You can also get a good amount for alcohol. And considering he's willing to buy it, we'll just sell. I will definitely sell you this. This not. This also not. I can sell you this. Yeah, I can seem willing to buy a lot of things. No. To relieve us from weight. Considering this is kind of low. Well, not low, but worse than ours. Rid of it. Also this, and this. Okay. Oh, a special
Our
request.
craftsman's goods. You see worth in them?
Quite a bit, I'd say.
Ah, these are nothing compared to what I could offer had I not lost my prize diagrams.
How'd you lose them?
To thieves. In our travels, I and my companions surprise attacked by local ruffians were. The diagrams, their loss. I bemoan not so much as I do one of my comrades. Killed in the violence.
So, we are definitely being asked to recover them. And maybe we are going to be able to.
See if I can't find your diagrams. Recover them for you.
These instructions, when followed, produce items worthy of a king.
Tell me where you were attacked, remember?
A crossroads, not far. Forgive me. For this area I know poorly. Detailed directions I cannot provide. North of the spot stood a residence, near ruin.
Should be able to find it.
And also, you have a really fine horse there.
Quite the mount you've got.
Ah, yes. A loyal friend I have in Babietza, and she is wiser than many a man. Countless races we have won together.
So, an explorer and a jockey in one.
From where I come, small children ride, and not a gathering is by a horse race not crowned.
In that case, are you up for a horse race by
Heard
chance?
a lot of good things about Ophiri mares. Their speed. Care to race?
Swift as the western winds are our mounts. To prove this would be an honor, so race we must.
Now this should be interesting. Swift as the western.
Take your mount to her limits.
Oh my
Radio.
goodness. Come on, Rich. It's nice of him to wait for us. He is fast though. Bunch of neckers. Okay, monster. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, Roach, come on. There we go.
I would see you at
Nice.
full speed.
And another monster nest. Looks like there's a lot of work for us.
Take your mount to her limits.
Oi! Hey! Open the gate!
What's going on there?
A horse race is what's going on. I think we're just doing a lap around the lake. Yep, there's the chapel. Here's the chapel. And I think this should be enough for stamina to do the rest.
fairy mares may be swift as the wind. Not quite as fast as my roach, though.
I congratulate you. A saddle for your mount, your reward. A contest to commemorate. It will make you a rider even swifter.
Thanks. Like your new gear, Roach?
Much may be said of a man by how he treats his horse. Our myths tell of a time when love brought together the skies and the steppe, and from their union was born the first mare. Weak were the creatures called men. They fell prey to countless dangers. The mare nursed them. Her milk fed them. Strong they grew, and she let them saddle her. Warriors they became, and gave fight to their foes. The myths teach us to respect our horses, noblest among all beasts.
Beautiful story. Thanks for that and the race.
See, there's people like Geralt who just
Take care
accept
now.
others,
Go,
and then
in the world
there's
glory, its never-ending creation be praised.
then there you have let's say the priests of eternal fire, for example, who are not so nice.
Witcher, as I live and breathe.
Okay, Roach got some new gear. The 85 plus 10. Yo, nice. And we also have the Fury saddlebags. How do you look? Quite nice. Okay, so we can sell the Unvik stuff too.
It is to see you again. Quite the pleasure.
Pleasure is on our side too, friend.
What did you bring from Ophir? Mind if I have a look?
Okay, let's sell you stuff from Unvik. Oh, you have another darkness card for... Oh, he refreshed his stock, actually. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll take that. So it's definitely
Take care
worth
Go,
coming
and in
back.
the world glory, its never-ending creation be praised. Farewell.
Okay, before we talk to the rune right, I think we're going to do a wrap on this episode. So the new mill definitely has some things in stock for us, and we will delve into them in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow, and it is so very much appreciated. Until next time, bye!